Hi, I'm Joe Bradley from KBAR Knives. We're here at SHOT Show 2019, KnifeCenter of the Internet, and I'm here to discuss some of our new products this year. Now, we have 5 new products here at the show. Throughout the year, our goal is to have an additional 15 available, ideally 2 a month, and KnifeCenter will have those as well when those are available. So to kick things off, this is something we're pretty excited about. We've never done this before. This is a competition-grade throwing knife. This is the Thunderhorse thrower. It is designed by KJ Jones, who is a member of the Knife Throwing Hall of Fame, and this was made to the specs to compete throwing knives. A lot of people are used to seeing the smaller versions, the 3-packs. This is not those. This is an American-made solid piece of steel. Lifetime warranty on this. You got the holes here. You could make your own handles. Put a handle here. You could sharpen the blade as well, but a lot of weight here. Really stick this into your target that you're throwing at. So again, KBAR has never done this before. We're very anxious to see how it does and what the reception is to this. Second knife we have here, by all appearances it looks like a fighting utility knife that KBAR has been doing since 1942, but for the first time ever, we have this blank space here, this prime real estate that has never been opened before. There's no marking on it like USMC, US Army, US Navy, as we've done in the past. You could engrave this space here. The sheath is also blank, available for engraving. And we have a lot of people that say to us, I never served in the Marine Corps, I never served in the Army. I feel funny about carrying a knife that's stamped with that on it. This is your answer to that. And again, you do have some customization options as well. Our TDI line has just grown in popularity over the last few years, and it was lacking a folding knife. So this year we came out with the TDI flipper folder. This knife, made in Taiwan, AUS 8A, and all this stuff is available immediately for sale from us, from KnifeCenter of the Internet as well, KBAR dealers. And this is our yearly Doure edition. Color change to the Doure, it is similar in every way to the other Doure folding hunters. This knife just works. The price is right on it. The full retail is $28. There's not a lot that can go wrong with this knife. And it's just an outstanding knife, and hopefully we have the color for you. I'm sure we're going to continue down this path with the Doure line. Last but certainly not least, we have the BK62, the Becker Kephart. And I'm going to throw this over to Ethan Becker to give you the full rundown on this knife, the process of how this was created, and the full backstory and history of the Kephart knife.
Hi, I'm Ethan Becker, and I'm the president of Becker Knife and Tool. And we've kind of brought back to life one of the iconic knives of the 19th, 20th, and now 21st century. Horace Kephart, who was the preeminent writer of about the outdoors and a guy who lived the outdoors, he spent 20 plus years hanging out in the Smoky Mountains, living frequently in tents and small cabins, and wrote the best book on the outdoors I know of, which is Camping and Woodcraft, Horace Kephart. And in the 1890s, he designed this knife to do everything that he thought a knife ought to be able to do. And I was managed to get one of 2 known examples of the knife, and was so impressed with it that I decided that we needed to make one. And it's a very interesting, this is a very simple knife. When I first saw it, I wasn't particularly impressed. And then I picked it up and I was moderately impressed, and then I used it and I was very impressed. So it's a very simple spare point, a very simple handle, but it's flat, and as a result of that, it orients. You always know where the edge is because of the orientation of the knife. It is sharp all the way back, which means that when you're doing this and doing a little work, it works just fine. And it's also big enough, he used his to fillet fish, skin, do bushcrafty stuff, sliced his onions and salami and bread with it. And I'm just delighted with the blade. I mean, this guy knew what he was doing. And the blade itself, the recreation is in 1095 Crovan, which is my favorite steel, with lovely walnut handles, and it comes with an excellent, fairly close to the original sheath. And I have the original sheath, and I think this one is better. One thing about a flat knife like this is when it's on your side, it doesn't get in the way. It doesn't. If you're going through rhododendron, if you're trying to make your way through the woods as opposed to down the trail, it doesn't catch on stuff. And everything on it is rounded, so there's nothing for it to catch on vines and stuff. It's a beautifully thought out design. And KBAR did a lovely job with the recreation. And I think everybody ought to own one. It has a lot to teach us all.